From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now, and getting to start, Reese Olson. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And that is out of play. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by
Sweeney. 1 out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. And the slider just misses. Runner takes off for third. Line drive. Come on. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
And the batter now, Colt Keith. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Batting third.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2. We move on. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Raleigh launched a homer in his most recent game. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. The American League leader in RBIs this year. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. And a foul ball. Polanco went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And we're back. Javi Baez digs in right side. Outside corner. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The shortstop takes a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Hey! 1-1.
1 out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Fastball is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Two outs. On the corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Olsen back to work. And that misses. 1-0. Crawford matched a homer in his last game. Hit in the air out to center field. Perez squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Here's Josh Naylor.
8, first baseman Josh Naylor.
On the ground, right side. Over to first, and there's 2 down.
Batting 9th,
Otto
baseman,
Lopez.
Otto
Up
Lopez.
next for the Mariners. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Counts 1-0.
That one fouled off. This ball's chopped on the ground. Has to barehand it. Fires to first. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Jarren Duran. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Duran goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Smoked into left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Baez. Throw, and it gets away. Coming home. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 2-0.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Way high. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Right fielder, Akil Batum.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
In the air, left field, Duran makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 away. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. And a breaking ball misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Modo over at first with 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count 1-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Lopez brings it in, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Torres, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Tigers strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Detroit, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike. Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2
He's great
strikes,
hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Baddoo makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Paul Sewald up and throwing. Herter getting loose as well. Polanco over at second. Crawford on at first with 2 down.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a ball popped up. Baez settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Baez. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 1 down. Throw over to first. And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That's off the mark. Now 3-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Ripped towards third. Suarez over to second. And their second double play of the day will end. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got
2
him.
strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now batting Jarren Duran. That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. Lopez scores. And they're up by 3. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up.
Paul Sewald will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Popped up. Keith sizes this one up. He makes the grab. 1 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. He was late there. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ground ball could be 2. Glove flip to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling, on the corner for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bounced out to short. Crawford slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Trey Sweeney. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So the batting order turns over. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Here comes the 0-1. Here goes the runner. Foul ball there. Right through there, got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Tigers lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Sewald back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Ball 3.
3-2 now.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Polanco, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. That one just misses. And there's a ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. J.P. Crawford digs in now. 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
This one in the dirt.
Ball 1, no
Tag
strike.
safe at second.
He's
And
safe.
good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Suarez over at second, 1 down. Foul ball. Man at second. And foul ball. Ripped to third and caught. Go to second and they got him. Double play. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Just missed.
Well, these Tigers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. The batter now, Javier Baez. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. Baez gone on the play. 3 up.
Now pitching.
Grant Herter gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Up the middle, Keith. Whips it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Seattle,
Jaron Duran up next for the Mariners. 3 for 3. He's got a pair of singles and a triple. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-1. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there.
Now pitching for Seattle.
Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Detroit
52.
catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Brian Abreu.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Just
plate,
missed. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball
Up next
nicely
for
and
the
just bunched him up on the
Center
inside part of the
fielder,
plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 ball.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Down in order go the Tigers.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a
Tigers.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th. Tommy
44.
Kahnle. He pitched
Tommy
yesterday, and we'll
Kahnle.
see him once again. Rodriguez
Counts 1-0.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that
Ball
one
2.
misses up and in. Ball 2. Upstairs. So definitely a little wild
3-0.
right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And that drops in for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This one chopped up the middle. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
So a man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Fought off foul. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No run.
Now pitching for Seattle.
And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. And here is Akil Baddoo. And that's a strike. Swung on, belted. Hernandez ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall. So up next, Trey Sweeney. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. The Mariners leading by 4. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Andy Ibanez. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
That's a ball.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it here 4-0. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Caleb Ferguson.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away. Ferguson, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. And that one fouled off. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging in, Josh Naylor. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Man at first, 1 away. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's out to center field. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Otto Lopez up next for the Mariners.
Otto Lopez.
Snap throw to first. Polanco back in his stomach. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And he hits a ground ball right side to first, and the inning is over. So it's no.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Andres Munoz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres. On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one.
Out.
Now to first,
He's
and
out.
it's a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the
Now
double
batting,
play defensively.
shortstop,
Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Baez
Well,
stands
that's off
in
the
with
plate.
2 away as he takes a ball. And a strike.
One ball.
This could end
2
it.
strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
2 strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Oh, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a... From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And our pitcher tonight, Ryan Wu. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, but I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
On the ground to third, and that goes foul. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now Jake Myers.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6, Jake Myers.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Yordan Alvarez at the plate now. That's ball one. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Runner goes again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Myers, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a line drive at a base hit out into left center field. The throw in, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2-0 the count.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Not in time. He's safe.
Big RBI for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Two on, one out.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Three-two. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball. 1 strike. Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Seattle, starting on the mound in this one, Spencer Arrighetti. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able.
Rudder takes off, pitches high,
That's the ball.
throws, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Fastball is outside. Got him. Now 1 away.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one to first. Walker steps on first for the out. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. Ball one, no strikes. Raleigh was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. That's a base hit. Run scores. So 2 down. And now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez leading the American League in homers coming into this one. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 39th home run of the season. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And ball one. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 3-1 ball. New inning getting started, and now it's Christian Walker. In the air, center field. Rodriguez hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here is Gary Sanchez.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Laced to right center, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bryce Matthews up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Matthews with a homer in his last game. Out. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. This one in the air, right field. And that will drop foul. Sanchez leads off first with 1 away. That one at 95 missed up top. And the count is even, 2-2. On the ground, right side to Crawford for 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and down the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Eric Getty back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Myers makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's Josh Naylor, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. On the ground, right side. On to first. Awesome play there. And up next for Seattle, Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. On the ground to short, Crawford. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now here is Jake Myers. Hit on the ground to short, Crawford. Sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Alvarez, a former rookie of the year, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Ball one there. And that one is inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hit on the ground to short, Crawford. Throws to first, and the Astros put down. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And he drops it down the third baseline, and foul ball. That misses.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1. And that is out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because he was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
That's a base hit. And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. Grounded out his first time.
Hernandez.
Outside with a breaking ball.
1-0.
There's a strike. Rodriguez stands at first with 1 out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Fastball is outside.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that just misses. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
And that one hit to first, and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around first and hustling for second.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. 1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
1-2 count.
Swing and a miss. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mariners 3 and the Astros 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. First pitch misses. Ball. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So now here's the DH, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first, and Polanco is out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Sean Dubin appears to be getting loose. Okert also getting ready. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Myers pulls that one down, and welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. There's a strike.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
On the ground to third, foul. And that's just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive, takes it in for the out. And now Bryce Matthews.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Throws across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. Pena up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
1 ball, no strikes.
Slider right there. Pena with some new hardware on the mantle after winning this year's All-Star MVP award. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Stays alive.
The All-Star MVP award is bigger than fans might realize. More than half of the first 40 players to win it wound up in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's for sure on.
Naylor steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Modo. Lopez.
So a man at first. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And he deals. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one ripped right center field. Myers going back on this one, and that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 5-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through.
Sean Dubin gets the ball now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, Jarren Duran now at the plate. Bunt attempt. Popped up, stretches out and hauls it in. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. That one missed.
That's the ball. 1-2.
And a curveball is just outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Safe at second.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Line drive, leaps, and he's got it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Late swing, foul to the left. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Outside low. And the count is 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here. 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Close, but called a ball. Full count now. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy. And we're back. Top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Myers. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Isaac Paredes. Down and away for ball 1. Paredes, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. This one could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And misses inside. Second and third, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
2-1.
Tapped softly on the ground. Lopez handles, throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1. That's a ball. Outside.
Fastball for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Paredes at third with 2 away. That one ripped. Hernandez going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. A run on. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Oker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Caleb Ort getting ready to go. And that's downstairs and outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And there's one down. And now Jorge Polanco. Line drive. Makes the grab. 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the...
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 45.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Uribe.
And that's down and away.
1-1.
And that
misses.
misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 2-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And he chases that one. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Fouled off left side. 1 out, bases empty. Out to short. A sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Okert back to work. That one called a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now
it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And that one in the air center field. Myers under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron.
So up next, Jarren Duran. 1 for 3. Strike 1. And there's a foul ball.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Randy Rodriguez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Pena stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's a 1-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The Ends leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now the count is even.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And downstairs.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And gone. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. His 4th home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. Paredes in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Astros claw back a bit on this solo homer. It's now 5-3.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Ford.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Popped up. Matthews under this one. He's got it, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. Just
ball
missed.
outside.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Next offering in the dirt. And the count's full. Got him looking. Out number 2.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
1 strike.
Raleigh now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering way upstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one fouled off. 2-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
All set to start the 9th in this one. So now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve, outside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. That one inside. 1-0. Munoz, multi-time all-star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Ground ball left side. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That one misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners take the series opener here at home.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. We have an absolute treat on first pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, George Kirby. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Zips it across. One up, one down. So digging in, Jake Myers. High fly ball down the left field line. Puts it away for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out. Runner at first with 2 away. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. And that one gets past the catcher. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
This one popped up. Naylor makes the catch, and that is that. One left for Houston. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back after this. Back in Seattle, and today's starting pitcher, Hunter Brown. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 out, space is empty. That one outside, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nobody left. Back at T-Mobile Park, Jose Altuve up to hit here. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one ripped into right. Hernandez takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So 2 down now. And here is Cam Smith. And delivers outside. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Brown back to work. And that one clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Suarez launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Raleigh leads off first with 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
They take the force out, 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Just missed. Dubon, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was born in Honduras. Can't get there. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Duran on the move to the gap. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Runners are at the corners. One away. Runner on the go.
One ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to.
Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
That's a ball.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get it out.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Naylor.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now a chance for Otto Lopez. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Over to first, safe. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1 so far.
Duran.
Move to first. Lopez back on a dive. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
No strike.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Chases that one upstairs.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That misses the zone. 1 and 1. Lopez at second with 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. And it's 1-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
To third, Paredes. Tosses to first. Third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Altuve.
To the right side, Lopez. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Walker batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. Outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. In there safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Smith takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of us.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez on the move. Nabs it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Tap foul at the plate.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order 2nd time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
1-1.
Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it.
1 ball,
Power
2
versus
strikes.
power right there.
That's outside.
2
2 and
strikes.
2. That one missing inside. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Myers moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his 1st time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely
number
and just
7.
bunched him up on the
Designated
inside
hitter,
part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front.
Blanco.
Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Ground ball right side. Off balance speed. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. At the plate, Jake Myers. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Down the line, and it's foul. Tying run is at first.
Outside,
and we're at the top of the 5th.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Paredes in the box now. Takes strike 1. Pena, the lead runner at second. Alvarez at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford. And he grounds one to the right side. Walker. One up, one down. And now it's Josh Naylor. And he's already singled in this game. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Smith going back. Just missed it.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch. Popped up. Duvall makes the grab, and that's the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
All ones the count.
And fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Rodriguez puts it away. 2 down. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Smith, 22 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been.
Toss to Naylor. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mariners 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. Brown back to work. That one well upstairs. And that is ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Number 44.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. There's a strike. And a base hit right there. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. Hernandez having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Fouled off. He was late. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh, 1 for 2.
Raleigh.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now 1 and 2. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So no runs here. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. And strike 1 to the catcher.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
That missed by a lot. And the count now 2-0. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. There's the strike, and it's 3-1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one ripped to left and foul ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. First offering, and it just misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
That's down and in. Next pitch is outside. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but wind just absolutely killed it.
Manager out of the... So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Bennett Sousa. He's into the game with the bases empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. In the air, right field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Now batting,
Here's Josh
the
Naylor.
first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Foul ball there. This one in the air, center field. Myers makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Up next,
Otto
for the Mariners.
Lopez up
The
next
second
for the
baseman,
Mariners.
Otto Lopez.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Gone! It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back.
Now pitching for
Sean
Houston.
Dubin taking over on the mound.
66.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now, Julio Rodriguez. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one hit to right. Smith on his way in. And that is that.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And now 3-1. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
And that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. Man at first, nobody out. Isaac Paredes up next. What a stop. The feed for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Altuve now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Astros.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Ort.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Right side, and that's just foul.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Alvarez hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 down. Two out, space is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's way outside, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
This one in the air. Walker corrals it, and that'll do it. Mariners are down in order, but they lead at 4-1. Walker, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Number 75.
And now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And there's the strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. That one catches the corner for a strike. Munoz, a 6'2 righty. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Just off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses. And now the Astros are down to their final out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Two outs. That clips the corner. The Stros down to their final strike. Got it! And that's the ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway, getting the nod on the mound. Kyle Bradish. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
5 o'clock.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now Jake Myers. Popped up. Crawford. And there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. And that one missing low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And ball four, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. The throw in.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jesus Sanchez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Alvarez at second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. Cut on and missed. And stepping in is the speedy Otto Lopez.
Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And that one fouled off. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gloves it on the dive. The throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Fouled off down the right side. And a pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lopez headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Teoscar Hernandez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Ball. 2 in scoring position, nobody out here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And this offense is really clicking right now, Chris.
That's a good feeling in that dugout over there. You feel like when you walk to the plate, you're going to get a knock, you're going to drive in a run, you're going to do something productive, even if it's just get a walk to keep the line moving. And that's a great feeling to have. They've got it bottled right now.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Big time jam right there.
1
I
ball,
hate it as a
2
hitter,
strikes.
but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now it's Christian Walker. That one finds the zone. 0-1. A little bit low. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire. But Boog Dixon, maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners. So we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Just misses. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Durant hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Slider misses outside. 1 out, and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Center field. And that is that. Bottom of the second. In now is the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. Valdez back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. And there's 1 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
High fly ball out towards left center. Alvarez makes the play, 2 away. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that gets down into the gap. Throw into third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Paredes in the box now. Takes strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hit on the ground might be two. To Crawford for one. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that is the... Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Myers sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one down. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Doubled his first time up.
Rodriguez.
Fought off foul. Rodriguez in his fourth year, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Right
he popped out to the catcher his first time up.
Hernandez.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. And that's through there for a strike. Now 1-2. Sneaks through, base hit. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One down, runner at first. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that's outside. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's a big power threat. Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered way back there. Leaping, and it's gone.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Walker stands in now and watches strike 1. Ball 1 there. And it is 2-1.
1 strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Chopper to second. Lopez whips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs, bases empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Grounds 1 to short. Zips it to first. Out number 3. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jorge Polanco. Way outside, 1-0.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one misses up and in. Gonna count 1-2. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now the first baseman, Abraham Toro. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Line drive, hauls it in, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Double play ball to second. There's one.
Out of there.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And fouled off. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, diving stop at first. What a play to end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings through that one for strike 1. That's a little bit low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw safe. That to right. Hernandez. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. In comes the run from third. It's 4-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump.
Ball 4, take the base. Out. 3.
One down. And now for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. And he takes a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Outside low, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
3. Out. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Out. You're out. Out. 3. 3. Out. 3. That's ball 4.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention.